The poorest of the poor. They make up almost 80% of the population of India. At the mercy of God and nature, nearly all of them make their living from the land. They suffer in silence, ready to bear whatever lot God gives them. Someone must help them. Someone has come to help them. His name is Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. He was born in this very same small village in southern India, Puttaparthi, over 75 years ago. And now there is hardly a person in India who does not know his name and speak it with great reverence. Satya Sai Baba, or Swami, as he is known to his students, has always done great things for the less fortunate, such as the many free schools and hospitals found throughout India. The students of Satya Sai Baba's schools are known for their fine character. Swami himself has been known to care for the poor and suffering, even from his early years.
The task I love most is to alleviate the suffering of the poor people by providing them with what they lack. Service to man is service to God. Man is not merely a human being, he is the embodiment of divinity. All acts of service done to others are to be treated as service rendered to God.
Water, one of man's greatest necessities. In the modern world, water is often taken for granted. But in many arid areas of the world, the poor have no access to pure water. In portions of southern India, in the rain shadow region of the Western Ghats, there are no major rivers, and the people are dependent on seasonal rainfall. During the rainy season, the canals and lakes usually fill up, for a time supplying the necessary water. But during the dry season, these water sources dry up. The land looks up to the sky, as the local villagers say, and has often presented a depressing scene. Living conditions in these remote villages are very difficult to begin with. But the lack of water can make life unbearable. Often, the only sources of water are terribly polluted. In many villages throughout India, the water has a high fluoride content, which can cause bone deformities and damage to teeth. The villagers have been compelled to use the same water they use for bathing, washing clothes, and watering cattle for their drinking water. In these same remote areas, the water needs to be transported from its source. And often, any water, no matter how polluted or how far away it is, has been used. But in early 1995, one determined native of this district decided to change things forever. Baba launched through the Sri Satya Sai Central Trust a massive project to provide safe drinking water to 731 villages in Anantapur district, covering a population of nearly 1 million suffering villagers.
Embodiments of Nadu today water supply Anantapur Jilla Lopala Andhra Pradesh సంబంధించినటువంటి ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్ వచ్చి ప్రారంభించడం నిజంగా ఇది చాలా ఆనందించవలసినటువంటి విషయం. It's a joyful occasion that the water project is inaugurated by the Prime Minister who belongs to the state of Andhra Pradesh.
The project, costing nearly $70 million, involved massive excavation, blasting, extensive pipe laying, construction of numerous filtration plants, storage reservoirs, and finally, tens of thousands of pipe outlets in the villages. Baba's spirit of love was infectious, not only enthusing project workers to exert themselves far beyond the call of normal duty, but also spurring the beneficiaries who came forward to cooperate in innumerable ways. This contagious enthusiasm spread to the state and district administration, and the typical bureaucratic delays disappeared. Thanks to Baba's constant and direct personal interest throughout construction, the entire project was completed in the record time of 18 months. In 1998, the facilities and works associated with the drinking water project in Anantapur were handed over to the state of Andhra Pradesh. The Anantapur project proved to be just the beginning, when in 1999, Baba turned to the northern districts of Medak and Mahabubnagar that also were plagued by acute shortage of drinking water. Here, Baba provided relief to over 321 villages and helped eliminate the suffering of over 1 million villagers. Thanks to Baba, for millions living in these remote villages, clean, safe drinking water is now available to them throughout the year, at their doorstep and free of charge. Baba has made sure that an autonomous board, free from external forces of any kind, manages the waterworks in these regions. As a result, the villagers are not only getting water, but they've also been empowered. But the need for pure drinking water is not only in the remote villages of India. Sai Baba has now embarked on the monumental task of solving the drinking water problem of the huge metropolitan city of Chennai, with a population of over 8 million.